Can you learn chess in just 7 days? That's what I'm going to try to prove today, and at the end I'm going to see if I can beat one of my friends in a best of 3. Now here's how my first game went. I played against Coach May, a level 800 bot on chess.com, and a fairly easy challenge to start my journey, or so I thought. Our battle began with an opening I'd seen other people play on Twitch. I moved my pawn, she did the same. I moved my knight, she did the same. But our rally of moves came to an end when she took my knight. Sort of rude, but sure, I retaliated by trading both of my bishops for her knights. Plus, I got a free pawn, and it was looking good, I was feeling good, the board was in a nice position. But nothing could have prepared me for the genius the bot was about to display. They did pawn to h5. A great move. If you wanted to hang your queen, let's go! Woo! After this, me and Robespierre, we had a fairly normal game. I traded some pieces, even deciding to get rid of my own queen, so she'd only have one rook. But unfortunately, I made 2 huge mistakes. The first was this, where as you can see, I just hang my rook, and yep, there he goes. And the second was this one, where as you can see, I'm winning, that's good, I move my pieces up, and oh, would you look at that, stalemate, all my hard work gone in an instant. Now at this point, it was clear I had a lot to improve on, so to help, I made myself 2 main goals. Number 1, try and get the highest rating on chess.com that I could by the end of the week. This would obviously involve learning lots of strategies, openings, but I also wanted to know the history surrounding the chess game because I'm playing for a week here. I need something to do. Number 2 was utterly destroying my friend in a best of 3 game by the end of the week. That one may seem weird, if a bit harsh, but let me explain. I have a friend, a terrible friend, who after inviting me to play a game of chess, proceeded to trash talk the whole time. Alright, now that's fine on its own, I can deal with it, but I was losing, okay? That's not normal, people shouldn't be able to trash talk and win. Now after this I practiced more openings against some bots and I was happy with the progress. Now day 2 started off with an honestly exhausting warm-up, fighting the Pokemon bot. Why Pokemon? I don't know. Why exhausting? Because it took over an hour. I quickly looked over more chess strategies and finally started the most important part, the online games. I chose to start with rapid matches, as it's the most standard game mode, and unfortunately for my opponents, I absolutely destroyed them, getting to a rating of 2,500 in just a day. I'm the best. The end. It's how I would have liked it to go. Instead, in the 10 games I played, I won a total of 6 and lost 4. Which is actually really good still, so maybe I am the best. Now, I would actually show you some of the games I played and the expertise I used in them. However, while playing the games, I was watching The Queen's Gambit, which is actually a pretty good show, you should probably watch it. But it does mean it's copyrighted sound in the background, so I can't show the footage, otherwise it's just sort of this.
In a fight, you want the first blow to be the last, and you better be the one to throw it.
Мало что может быть так психологически трудно, как шахматы.
So, let's just move on. Day 3 was another great day of practicing normal matches and using different strategies against bots. So you don't really need to see all that, but what you do need to see is this last game because it was, well, let me just show you. So as you can see, I'm playing the game, alright, I'm in it, I do a basic opening. He responds, what the fuck? So me and this guy started off with something pretty basic, moving both our pawns and just getting the ball rolling. Everything was fine, but since I accidentally started this match, I wanted to go leave and have some dinner. Unfortunately, they refused my attempts at drawing, and our game continued. In fact, he put me on my back foot after attempting a very quick checkmate, where if he moved his queen to f2, he could have won, but thanks to my practice, I managed to catch it. So the game continued as normal with both of us developing our pieces. That's fine, but I still wanted to leave, so I made some crazy trades hoping for something big to happen. Nothing. I continued trying to draw. Nothing. And it was looking bad for me, because I was bloody hungry, I wanted to leave, and I was losing, but you see my opponent had just made a fatal flaw I like to call being an idiot, as he played the move queen to g5, allowing me to take it. And after that, he was clearly embarrassed, because instead of drawing like I wanted to from the beginning, he just resigned. Oh, how I love chess. Day 4. Blitz games. These are quintessentially chess games, but on crack. You have way less time to think, so you're sort of just playing off of instincts, although smarter people are still thinking. I'm just not that good. Right. Oh, crap. I didn't realize he put that there. I take that. He takes that. He does not take that. He takes my queen. I didn't realize I exposed my queen. I wanna get that out so I can castle long. Okay. don't let me castle long. That is also fine. Okay, we're just moving back. Oh crap, he forked my bishop. He forked my bishop. He's gonna take it. How was he not realised? Yeah. Blunder of the century. Okay, he does a pretty meaningless check. Oh god, how do I have 10 seconds? Blitz games are hell, man. Yeah, I think it's fair to say I'm not very good at Blitz games. The quick pace threw me off massively. I could sometimes beat them, but a lot of the time I just lost to the timer. So whilst this was a massive defeat in terms of points, making my normal matches be a beginner level and Blitz games be a very beginner level, it did tell me to not play Blitz games against my friend. So that's something, right? Yeah. So after the failure, I wanted a break, desperately. And that may seem bad considering the challenge I'm doing, but you've got to understand, I had been playing chess for hours a day, several days in a row. I had also been doing almost nothing but consuming chess content. I watched the Queen's Gambit, watched a stupid amount of Gotham's video. I even AFK'd on the chess tournament live streams. This was not healthy. I'm not a robot. I need to drink water. I hadn't drank water. Okay, maybe I had drank water, but the point is, I needed to do something different. So chess history videos, yeah, I know it's more chess, but hey, it was different. Now, chess was made by some guys who got really bored, but sort of liked maths, and it was in a time that was in the past where things were older than they are now, but not quite so new. Now, these old guys had a few different versions of the game, that was very complicated, so after some updates, mainly making the Queen fucking crazy, it was introduced to Europe as the chess we know today. During this time, between then and now, some other people have played the game, like Paul, who beat 2 guys at once while watching an opera, or Magnum Ice Cream, who's the current reigning chess champion, and someone who's very good at the game. Now, considering how bad I saw I was at Blitz games, it would be dumb for me to return to them, but that's exactly what I did day 6, okay? Now, after warming up, it was filled with a lot of Blitz games. This actually gives me a good comparison and see if in just a few days I had improved. Alright, so I've gathered the data from my chess games, and I'm going to show you the results now. So on day 4, I only managed to win 16% of the time, 80% losing, and 5% drawing, which it's not great. If we move on to day 6, we'll see if I improved. And I did. I did 25% of the time I'm winning now, and only 75 I'm losing. So it's a win by about 10%, but that is because day 4 I played 19 games in total, whereas on day 6 I only played 8. So I did play under half the amount of games, and my win ratio improved very, very minimally. Here's a chart of the win-loss ratio I have made. So you got day 4, 0.2, so I won 0.2% of the time. Day 6, 0.33. So was it an improvement? Yeah. Is it good? No. So whether I would call that a win or not, I'm not really sure. Day 7. The final day. The whole week had been building up to this. I was going to challenge my friend to a best of 3 at chess. If I won, all my work would have been worth it. If I didn't, then I mean I pretty much just wasted my time. But who wants to think about that? So me and my friend got into a VC and we started the first match. First game I was black, meaning I was at a disadvantage, but thanks to the practice I'd done, I knew a solid defense to use. You get to start first, that's kind of annoying. I'm not sure what is that? Oh, do you even know what you're doing?
Good question.
I mean, I've lost to you in the past, which is why I've wanted to do this part. What? do this game, because I remember we played a while ago and I lost.
Yeah, you did.
Which annoyed me slightly. My strategy seemed to be working, but he was clearly using psychological mind games against me. So he managed to get an early lead, and things weren't looking great up until he blundered his rook, giving me a completely free piece to take and giving me the lead. Is there something I'm missing?
It's probable.
What are you planning on doing?
Go ahead.
No way are you that dumb.
Oh, no, that was planned.
Yeah, but I'm just slightly worried that your plan was stupid. Then after some honestly really strange gameplay, I managed to close it out, putting him in checkmate and securing the first win of the best of 3.
GG.
But I still had to beat him one more time, and to be honest, the victory wasn't that impressive. Sure, I got him into a place where he basically couldn't do anything, but it was way too close for comfort. Thankfully, going into the second game, I started as white, and here I could have an easy lead, which I threw away almost instantly. It seems neither of us knew how to play offensively. He managed to get a 7+ material lead on me, so it was looking really bad. He still had 2 knights and a bishop where I didn't, so what could I possibly do? Wait for him to be stupid, of course. Last time he blundered 1 rook, but this time he decided to blunder 2 in a row. Yeah, that evens it out a bit.
For a second, I forgot the rules of chess.
You have one place.
I do, yeah.
It was at a point where either of us could have won. To end it all I had to do was a simple ladder movement, where I force his king to go up and get checkmated. And after taking his bishop, that is exactly what I did. It's the only place I can move. That won't just instantly be a checkmate, basically. Not the biggest fan of getting checkmated. Oh, lovely. How is that not mate? What the fuck? Ah. So this is mate.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, well, best of 3. I won both. Thank you for those games. I think I've rightly proven that I'm better now. And I proved you can beat your friends at chess in just 7 days.